I mean, a guy that versatile, but at the same time, he hadn't been able to really get on the field a lot other than special teams.
Yeah, you know what? He's a big, good athlete. You know, he's got to be willing to come down and tackle in the run game and do those things. He's very smart. He's very athletic, and was doing a good job at running back. But just with all the injuries, we felt like that Armani and Tylen gives a little shot in the arm. Armani can get people lined up back there. You'd be shocked how much retention he had. Just even going back there yesterday, making all the calls, getting people lined up. He was always really good at that. So that's been impressive. And then obviously Tylen, he's like I don't know, he's like a little pit bull, man. He's just a good player. Going over there, faking blitzes, coming out of blitzes. Just in the first day over there, you could tell he's natural at it. And, you know, it'll give us some flexibility now, having Dasher in there for the run. You have Jay Ham in there for the pass. But then if something happens at corner, because you're thin now, you can move Jay Ham back and you have another guy in Tylen that can be in there. So it just gives you a little bit more flexibility. That's why we went ahead and made the move.
Was there always the chance, or would y'all think about that he could get moved to defense?
Well, you know, when we took him, it was going to be, you know, we knew special teams and a running back or that star position. We just felt like, because we were so deep in the secondary, might as well put him at running back, and then things change, and you got to be ready to adapt and use your pieces, because you got a certain amount of guys on the bus, and you just got to get them in the right seat. And we felt like that was best for us moving forward, because they do provide a little spark. I think the defensive guys were excited when those guys made a play yesterday and didn't just look totally lost or disorganized. You know, they were out there running around, and I thought it gave us a little spark.
Matt, with the bulk of your SEC schedule ahead and this game coming this weekend, how important is it for you guys to put a complete effort together and use it as a springboard?
I mean, this is huge. I mean, it is a, you know, every game counts the same. People think that's cliche, but it is. The win and the loss column doesn't change because of who you're playing. You know, we're 3-2 right now. We want to go to 4-2. That's what we want to do, and we got to go out there and play well and get better this week. You can't hang your head. You can't pout. You can't listen to. You got to keep your head down and work, and that's what we're going to do, and we're going to get better.
You mentioned on Monday already moving Armani back, and obviously the updated prognosis on CJ was not what you wanted. Was the move with Tylen that simple when you got the news you were moving over? Is that something you already had envisioned doing?
Well, I think we had thought about it before, but because of all the injuries, it made it a necessity.
Right.
And so, especially with injuries at corner too, because you have J-Ham inside at star, and then one more injury, you have to be able to move him back out, and so you need a guy right there, and we just wanted to see what it looked like. And again, he's not perfect, but we were pleased with how he's done this week in practice.
I know he's a true freshman, but is he a guy you could utilize on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I don't think so right now, just because we don't want to put too much on his plate. He's going to be going in focused on defense and special teams this week. But again, an injury on the offensive side of the ball, it wouldn't be beyond us bringing him back if we had to.
Obviously, a tough prognosis for CJ. Have you talked to him, and how's he kind of handling things?
You know what? They're just obviously down, just because of you work hard, and this is your senior year, and you have a season-ending injury. It's tough. So. But I am proud of the way he's handling it and still rallying around his teammates, trying to be a leader, trying to be around. And but obviously down, but really like the way he's handling it.
Forgive my ignorance. Is a Kent Hughes medical redshirt, or is that
who's this?
CJ?
That was his 5th game, so yeah. we can apply for a medical redshirt and see how that goes. But he wouldn't fall under that right now.
And just preparing defensively for ULM, how much has Longo's kind of familiarity with their DC been in terms of preparing y'all's offense this week?
Good. I think he has some familiarity. They are a little bit different now than they were then, so I think you got to more look at the games they've played up to this point than that far back.
Has the offense changed its preparation this week at all in order to get off to a better start in the first?
No. We just got to go execute and do the things that we do.
Completely different topic, but you guys have Kate to work with on the nutrition side. How much of a resource is that? How does that change the game, being able to have her on hand?
Good. I mean, everything has changed so much. Everything is specialized. Nutrition plans for each individual. When a long time ago when I played, everybody was doing the same thing. Now everybody has specialized nutrition plans, and just to try to maximize everything that you can do to help weight gain, weight loss, anxiety, stress, different things that people can eat before the games, what's best for them. Everybody's different, so you just try to maximize everybody's individual performance.
How often do you recommend that an individual go and like get more like extra one-on-one attention?
I would say probably everybody on the team at some point or another is getting that individual attention.
Getting pretty late in the year for you to still have your voice on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, so it's probably just getting in the game shape, maybe.